If you recall, in my previous video on August 11th, I did 65 pounds for squats, and I only jumped up so much because my workout partner was doing deadlifts and using the small weights, which we only have one set of, and so I was forced to try 25s, and it went pretty well, surprisingly.
I have murderous rage problems, I know!
I don't remember what the previous clip was referring to, but it was kind of funny, so I'm leaving it in. So, my hip flexor does still hurt a little bit, but I've been trying to improve my technique, not really moving the weight up that high. So, you'll see I kind of go up and down in the next few clips in the weight that I use. And hopefully, over the progression, you'll notice that my technique does get a little bit better. I still have a problem coming out from the bottom, leaning too far forward in a lot of these, but sometimes it's not so bad. My depth tends to decline over the length of a set. Usually the first few reps are pretty good, or sometimes the first few reps are pretty good, and then the last few are definitely never good in, I think, any of these sets. I didn't realize until I was editing all these clips for this video that in this one I am really leaning far lower on my left side than on my right, which is kind of funny because my left side is the side where I tend to get tendonitis if I try to run because that leg is shorter than my right leg, but my right side is where my hip flexor hurts. So I think it was me not wanting to go so low because of my hip flexor. I'm not really sure. I never noticed it before now. And then for once, you can see me in actual daylight. I am very pale. Before my workout on this day, I was canning and I splashed boiling water on my finger and created the largest blister I have ever had in my life, and it's gross, so I wanted to show you. You can see I'm finally starting to get, reasonable depth, going below, well, just below parallel in some of these, but I think because of that, I actually fail, and on I think the last rep, you'll see that I drop it. On hot days, I really love these shorts, but holy God, they show off where I hold all of my fat. So here you can see me in all of the cellulite glory. I think this clip particularly illustrates how I tend to start pretty strong. I have pretty good speed, pretty decent depth for me, and then it just gets slower and slower until I can't even actually finish the set, and I fail.